Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Can you believe it's been 1 year since we've bought this property? In this video, I'm going to take you on a quick walkthrough through the house and our current living situation. We have a £70,000 budget for this house and we plan to flip the property and sell it on.
Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So this video is a little bit different. It's me behind the camera for once, and I'm going to go around the house and kind of show you kind of what the house is looking like now and kind of all the things that Rhys has done so far, and then I'll insert clips as I go along of different parts of the house. Before we get into the video, I'm going to show you guys the floor plan of the house when we first bought it. As you can see from the floor plan, it's only a 2-bedroom bungalow with a small shower room. Later on in the video, I will show you the new plans for the property and the progress that we have made during the last year. So as you walk through the front door, on the left is our bedroom, and this is kind of where we're staying at the moment. Nothing new has happened in this room just yet. And on the right is another room which we have done nothing to yet. We're just storage at the moment. As I'm back in the hallway, this is where you'll see the work has started. So straight in front of us is the old bathroom, and we've removed the toilet and the sink. To the right is our kitchen, laundry, toilet area. Rhys had to remove the pipework in the bathroom and put the new pipework into this room because of the new extension that we were building. This room was previously our dining room, and you would walk through a door into the kitchen area. I'll insert some clips here of the old kitchen. We had to demolish this kitchen to make way for the new extension. This was one of the first jobs that we did. We even had to take out the wall because we needed new footings for the new extension. Here is how the kitchen is currently looking. This will be knocked through eventually, so this wall will be going and this wall will be going, and there'll be a nice big open plan area going into the new extension. I'm going to take you back to the start when we first bought the property in August 2022. When we first moved in, as you can see, there was a lot of greenery, shrubs and trees that were left in the garden, so our first job was to remove everything. There was also no fence built, so that was another one of our first jobs, was to build the fence. The neighbour had a dog and kept coming into our garden, so to protect the dog during all the building work that was going on, it made sense to build the fence, and Rhys did this himself. He got a quote, which was, I think it was 1,700, but then he ended up buying the materials for 500 and just building it himself. If you didn't know, Rhys is a carpenter, and he was really looking forward to building this fence as he hadn't done anything like this in a long time. Before we dug out the footings, we needed to remove this shed, as the shed was in the way of where the footings was going to be. Apparently the lady owned the property before us used to use this shed as a summer house, and she used to sleep in here. We don't know how, it was so rotten. We'd used it a bit of storage when we first moved into the property, but this was really fun for us to get rid of the shed as it was taking up so much room in the garden. Now the shed was gone, we started the dig out. Rhys wanted to do this himself by hand, but I convinced him to get a company in and use their digger and dig it out for us. This cost us around £3,000. We also had somebody come in and pour the concrete for us. Rhys also wanted to do this himself, but it's so much easier to get a company in, and it took them 40 minutes, and that cost us around £1,000 for them to come and do that for us. This is Rhys's first time doing any block work, so he's really excited to do the block work. And as you can see here, he's doing a really good job. He's watched loads of YouTube videos. He has lots of people in the trade that he can talk to about building block work. If any of you have been keeping up with our channel, you'll probably know and have seen that Rhys has done all the block work himself. This has saved us a lot of money. I don't actually know how much it would have cost to get the block work done, but I imagine it would have been quite expensive. If you guys want to watch any of those videos in full, they're all over on our channel. So go check them out if it's something you're interested in. Maybe if you're thinking about doing one of these projects as well. In the next stage, we had the upright steel delivered and we started to do the hardcore. So we had to bring around 6 tons of hardcore around to the back, just so when the other steels went in, they had a hard surface to work from. Another thing we had to do for the steel work to go in was to cut away some of the rafters and to build a nib for the steel work to sit on top of. Finally, our steel work was installed. We had a company in Bridgend come out and fit this for us. Great company, loads of help, loads of support for Rhys. This cost us £3,600, but it's something that Rhys just couldn't do on his own. Now that the steel work was in place, Rhys could carry on with his block work right up to the steel work. One of the reasons why you'll see Rhys doing a lot of the block work is, number one, he really wanted to have a go at doing block work because he's never done it before. And number two is to save money. I'm hoping that we can save so much money on this build because Rhys has done most of the build himself. As I mentioned before, we have a £70,000 budget. So I'm really hoping that we can stay within this budget. Rhys has done some calculations and estimates that we've spent around £30,000 at the moment, including the garden office that we've built. So we're on track, but unexpected things can crop up. So if you do follow our channel, you'll see that none of this stuff you're going to see now has been posted on the channel yet. This is coming in the coming weeks. So if you are liking this content, please come and subscribe and share, comment, let us know what you think because it really helps grow the channel. As I mentioned before about unexpected costs, we are currently getting quotes for a new roof. This wasn't planned in the budget, so we don't know how much is this going to cost. We're thinking around 10,000, including the rubber roof, which is going to go on top of this extension. Has anybody else had a new roof on a bungalow? Does anybody know kind of how much we're going to be looking at for a new roof? We hope it's not too expensive, but I'm sure we'll find out. This footage you're seeing now takes us up to July. So this is all the progress we've made in the last year, from emptying the garden, building an outer office, starting the footings and starting the substructure. I think we're making good progress considering we both work full-time and trying to get this house done on the weekends and after work. And here will be the new living space. So in this corner, in this part of the room will be the kitchen. So we're planning on having units all along here. And then we're going to have an island in the middle. I can pop some photos up of kind of what we're thinking. So island here. These are going to be double doors. I need to step back so you guys can actually see. But here's, we'll have a sliding door there. We're going to have a window seat here. And then past the window seat will be the dining room table. And then obviously above we've got the skylight there. And in the kitchen as well we'll have a skylight here. And if I come over to this section, we have another window then. This is a big window which you'll be able to look out into the garden, which should be lovely. So when we're in the new extension, as you look outside, we have the garden office. If you go back to a few of our videos, Rhys shows how we actually built this. So this eventually will be cladded in larch. And I'll take you guys in to see what the office is like. Good time as well because it's just started to rain. Rhys is planning on putting a mix on. Turn some lights on. So this is my studio. I have a small business, and I was renting a studio, and when we bought this house, we purposely bought this house so I could have my own space in the house and stop renting. So, and I work from home with my day job, so this is kind of my like little area. I work from here. Put me for our telly from my old house in here, and then I've got desk so I can build stuff, storage for products that I make. So this floor as well, we had this in our old house, in my old office, and I absolutely loved it. That's why we've got it again. So I've got a laser in here, and my little logo, some bits and bobs. So all these units are filled with bits that Rhys will need for the house eventually. So what has he got in here? Oh, this is actually car stuff, because Rhys loves cleaning his car. And then we've got like paint, electrics, and then got all baskets with the Rhys just bits, you know. We had a garage in our old house, so storage has really changed for us now. We don't have much storage. We have a lovely little window. But here, at the moment, it's turned into a bit of a dumping ground because we have nowhere to store our stuff. So underneath the table, Rhys has, not Rhys has, but we've put all of our boxes. So our boxes are all in there for our storage. Here's some of the samples we've got for our kitchen. I'll insert the video of Rhys talking about the samples, and maybe we can look at kind of what we're thinking for our kitchen.
Hi guys, so Natasha's recently been on the internet and we've been looking at this kitchen company for a while. So it is DIY Kitchens, and we've just received our sample pack, so we thought we'd just open it up and see what comes with it, and just have a look at the samples. So just make sure this is the right way. Right, so let's see what we got. A little thank you for ordering samples leaflet, it's quite nice. And then, okay, our first sample. Oh, well packed, no damage. Right, so does this say what colour this is?
That's going to be forest green, I think.
Yeah, right, so we got, this is called Linwood Heritage Green. And to be fair, the quality of that, solid timber, solid infill timber panel. That is a quality bit of kit. That was very nice. If Natasha shows you that one, I'll open it up. And the second one is, oh, this looks like a midnight grey, or it's a smooth. And you can see that's a smooth finish on there. That's lovely. Once again, that's quality wood. And this is Knightsbridge Blue, or Knightsbridge Blue. And that is the Derby range.
Heavy, isn't they?
Yeah, so this is solid wood. This will not be MDF or veneered. These are solid timber. My only concern on this is it might smudge. Let's do a little lip test and see what that looks like once it dries.
Fine.
And it is drying pretty well. You can see slight smudge marks on it. That's the only downside I would think of with smooth, but the quality here is amazing. I'm just going to do a little test with my ring. No scratches at all.
I prefer that soft to that.
So that's them side by side. You've got your wood grain finish, and then you've got your smooth finish. Both really excellent quality.
Do you want to do the third one?
And then we've got a third one, which looks to be a full-size door for a drawer unit, possibly. Framed door to give you like a framed effect. It's quite nice again. Less wood grain on this.
I really like that one.
Is a in between. I'd say that's an in between option between this Linwood, which is a very heavy grain veneer. Well, not veneer, heavy grain timber. Very smooth timber there, And then you've got, which I don't know if you can pick up on the camera, slight grain showing, especially on the panel. And let me just check the other side, because you might have, oh, that's probably the back, that's right. And you've got the heavy grain on this side.
So which one's the front?
I think this is the front. I think that might be the back.
Oh.
But you can see this, it might be an option, I don't know, I haven't looked on the website, but this is like a smooth grain. It's not a lot to it. Then once you flip it over, there is a heavy grain.
I wonder what that's like with the colour of the door. See, because obviously in the extension we're having the same colour doors. So I was wondering, that's why I've gone for the carbon.
This is like a, it's almost like an anthracite.
Can you put it next to the door? Yeah.
It's hard to see with the light though. You can't see. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. That's almost a match
I quite like that.
with the rail. That's a very nice colour.
I thought we'd like the carbon. It's not quite black.
It's almost got a tint of green to it, tint of blue.
I know, it's
grey.
gonna fix, you know, all of our...
Right, so all in all, guys, that's the door samples we have. That's the range we sort of like. We like the shaker style. We like the wood grain effect. And this is top quality furniture, or doors. So I quite like it. I think this will probably be the company we'll end up going with, because you can design your own kitchen, do everything online, they check it, and then they send out you all pre-assembled and just straight away to fit.
But yeah, let me know what you think of the kind of the tour of kind of where we're at. I don't know if you guys would be able to do something like this. We're quite fortunate that we don't have children, so doing a project like this is okay because it's just me and Rhys, and we don't mind kind of like roughing it. But I imagine if you have children, it's probably a different story. I imagine that's quite hard work. But yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. So guys, that's the end of the video. If you want to let me know what you thought of all the progress we've made, if you think we've made good progress or maybe not. But yeah, if you can let us know in the comments, that'd be great. And don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Thanks for watching.
Right guys, just a quick tip for anyone who doesn't know about this. When you do go to do circle sawing, never ever put the blade directly on it, because when you start it, it will kick back and probably jump. So you want to set it back first, get the blade going like this. Once you got it going, then push through and you'll get a nice clean cut with no kickback.